24/7. We are in Cracker MCQ series for CIB. In this series, we are covering all the objective questions related to ABM, BFM and retail. Presently, we are in HR section of ABM. Also, the today's topic is employee attrition. Very important topic because this is a major focus topic of nowadays. Means every organization is facing the same problem of attrition. Employees are leaving. Okay. So this topic is a hot topic in CIB also. Before this, I would suggest download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will get the premium study material, current affairs, job alerts, daily quizzes, live video lectures. You name it, you have it in this. Live video lecture, live classes, you will get it. So download it immediately. Okay. Also join Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, the present MCQ series which is running is on this channel only. So join this ASAP. Okay. Also, this batch is coming up from September 3rd, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. See this English batch for CAIIB. Remember, this is the last batch with current portion. December 2022 would be the last batch with the current portion. Next year we'll be having a new portion altogether. So join this ASAP and don't let it go. Okay. So I'll start over here. Let's start with the questions directly. Why people or employees of an organization leave? Means why there is an attrition in this organization? Why do people leave the organization? What are the problems over there? Is it only money or is it something else also? Let's see. Value perceived worth to an organization. So value perceived means this is value. Okay. Value perceived worth to an organization means what is the value proposition which they think about the organization. Means what? Suppose if the employee thinks that the organization is not going to grow well, or it is going to sink down, or his salary or his net worth won't be increased in that organization, that employee will think of leaving that organization. Equity perceived worth compared to other individuals means whether the employee feels among the peers, whether the employee feels he would grow better than the peers. Only then he'll try to stay in that job profile and in that organization. If the employee feels that no, he is not going to grow there, his peers are going to grow higher, so he'll try to leave that job, leave that position. Finances, ability to maintain certain standard of living. This is very important, right? Because everybody is working for what? Maslow's hierarchy, right? Everybody is working for what? We are generally not in the bottom stage, physiological. We are in the next two stages, right? Safety, all those. So that's why does everybody work? Everybody works for this standard of living. So is this A, B, C or D? All of the above. Type fast in the comment section. Fast comment section. A, B, C or D. What do you think is the correct answer? Correct answer is this D. All of the above. Okay. D. Employees who leave an organization due to the reasons of means employees leave the organization. Why? Why do they leave it? Just similar question but different reasons. Okay. Jealousy due to non-recognition. Favoritism. Person may be singled out to receive less. Does this happen in your organization also? Have you seen this? Jealousy due to non-recognition means somebody else gets the recognition for your job which you have done. This may be the reason that the employee will think of leaving that organization or that job profile. Or in case of nationalized banks, he might be thinking of leaving that branch. Isn't it? Favoritism. This is a general trend which we have seen in the organizations. If somebody is near to the senior boss, he always gets a promotion, increments, everything. Okay. And the one who is far away or disliked by the boss, let him do anything good, nothing is in his favor. Okay. So that may be the reason. Anomaly, payment for attendance only. So only payment. So does the employee leave only for payment? Twisting precedent, non-recognition of similar actions in future means in future if he might not get the similar means the rewards for something which he does in the future. Okay, this is B. C is what? Both A and B, and third is none of the above. So what do you think should be the correct answers here? payment for attendance only. So what do you mean by this? Payment for attendance means whatever he is attending, only that payment. So does the employee leave due to payments only? So remember, as per the modern theory, employee doesn't work only for payment. See here, payment is of course the important part, but it's not only. So that's why B comes out of this. Okay. A, jealousy. This is generally the reason for leaving the job profile or the profile in which the employee is there. So what do you think should be the answer? A, B is out. None of these. See here, either A or D. So what do you think? Obviously it is A, right? What is the object under performance appraisal of the employee in an organization? Means why the performance appraisal is done in any organization? Why do we have appraisals in any organization? Let it be banking, let it be any other organization. Why do we have appraisals? To know whether any employee is doing well, who is doing well, what are the lacunae in that employees, and to fill up those lacunae, those gaps, right? Okay, let's see the options. Avoid discrimination in ranking in the personnel. Avoid discrimination. This is very important, right? Avoiding discrimination is an important part in any organization. If some favoritism is followed in any organization, definitely remember that organization is going to go down. Avoid professionalism to base the career of the person. Avoid professionalism. How can you avoid professionalism in the organization? If you avoid professionalism means what? You are giving a chance to favoritism. So that is definitely in or out. What do you say? What do you say? What should be the correct answer? Okay, I'll first read out the answers. A, B, to assess as per whims of the senior. Whims means wishes. Again here comes the favoritism part. To assess as per exit policy of the organization. Is exit policy the only goal of performance appraisal? In fact, performance appraisal and exit policy are reverse of each other. Performance appraisal is done so that the employees don't leave. Okay. So what should be the correct answer now? A, B, C or D? Type fast. A, B, C or D? Fast, 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 fast. Quite simple one. Very simple. Okay. What should be the answer? Think over it. Immediately. A. Everybody should answer. It's a test for you. Okay. You have to give the exam. We have already cleared the exam, guys. Pension is given to employee for. Why is pension given? Nowadays, in fact, pension is gone, but there are pension funds nowadays. All the government organizations have now shifted from pension. So, the question over here is, pension is given to employee for loyalty and compliance, subsistence amount for old age, not working for any other organization lower in the rank, meet out the old age disease expenses. What do you think should be the correct answer? A, B, C or D? Many of them seem to be correct. I'll tell you what everyone might be thinking, or what the question if it comes in exam. What all of them will be ticking. They will be ticking either A, loyalty and compliance. Yes, the employee is loyal. That's why I give him the pension. They might be ticking this. B, subsistence amount of old age. Yes, means for old age he should be given the amount. See, everyone will say no, not working for any other organization, that is out. Meeting of the old age expenses. Many of you will feel that this is right. But is old age disease expenses the only concern of the pension? Does everyone have disease only? Does the employee in the old age has diseases only? So that's why D is definitely out. You will definitely make this out. Only the problem is now A and B. Loyalty and compliance and subsistence amount for old age. So is the pension given because you are loyal and you are compliant? Is it given for that? So remember, even if somebody makes an error in his working, error, I am not saying a grave mistake, some smaller error. So there are compliance lapses. So isn't that employee given the pension then? He is given the pension, he or she is given the pension. So it is out. So subsistence amount for old age. Pension is a basic logic is that in the old age, if his children grow and they don't take care of that person and his family, his wife, or if it's a wife, then a wife and husband, then in that case the pension should be there so that they can be live square meals on a daily basis. Okay, so subsistence amount for old age, that is the important part, important answer over here. To produce optimum quality in the banking industry, what is essential? So what optimum quality means, what? Higher levels of quality, higher levels of performances. If it is required in the banking industry, what is required? Okay, let's see the options. Coercive techniques. Coercive means what? What is the meaning of this word coercive? Coercive means hunter, stick in my hand and I'll beat everyone, all the employees. Fast, do fast. You see the old movies, Hindi movies, all that hunter and that senior comes, jaldi kaam karo, jaldi karo, that technique, that is coercive. Is that used nowadays? Can coercive technique be used in today's age? No, it's an internet age. Employees will leave, they'll complain to the senior management, right? So coercive techniques, can they be used? Okay, it's up to you to answer. A, constant transfer of employees. So optimum quality, I have to achieve higher quality, so constant transfer of employees. Can I do the regular transfers? Only transfers. An employee, I need not let him settle and do the transfers also. So will I get quality? Will I get some upper hand in the performance management? Both A and B. Healthy competition among the employees. So is this the correct thing? Healthy competition. See here, there are two types of competition. One is jealousy competition and second is healthy. Jealousy means what? Ki every employee is jealous of others and he is not supporting that person. And healthy means what? Every employee works as a cohesive team and they work for each other, but there is a competition in each other. Slight competition should be there. So what do you think should be the correct answer? A, B or D? Forget C now. Okay, A, B or D? It is definitely D, right? Human due diligence means investigation of. Human due diligence. What is the meaning of due diligence? Due diligence means looking into nitty-gritties, looking into the minuteness. Okay, so human minuteness means what? If we have to look at the minuteness, or the devil lies in the details, we call it the details of human being. So what is to be looked at? Management team and staff. Okay, structure, issues, managerial capacity of the potential partner. Okay, both A and B. And financial due diligence. Now see here, human we are dealing in. If we are dealing in human, so definitely the answer D will be out, right? Because financial due diligence is a financial term. It has nothing to do with HR. Okay, so D is out. Only now A, B or C. Management team or staff means we have to look at the management team, whether it's cohesive, whether they are supporting each other, or the team is just means fighting within each other. So that's the point number A. Structure, issues, managerial capacity of the potential partner. Now what do you mean by this potential partner? This partner means whenever the bank goes for any acquisition or any joint venture, then the bank has to look at whether the new company has a similar culture as of us. So that's the point which is stressed over here. Structure, issues, managerial capacity of the potential partner. So these two things should be covered over there. So what do you think? A, B or C? Fast, because here, why this B part has arrived now? There are huge mergers and acquisitions in the banks. So the mergers and acquisitions, between the banks, nationalized banks, these are done using these issues, these points. Okay, which bank's management or which bank's employee strength is similar to that of the other banks. Okay, so the answer is definitely correct. Type fast. Answer is C. Okay. Important features of knowledge are. So what do you mean by knowledge? Knowledge here. What I remember one important sentence in knowledge. Knowledge is what remains after you forget what you have learnt. Again I am repeating. Knowledge is what remains after you forget what you have learnt. That's knowledge, right? In CAIIB also, whatever you remember after you forget everything what we have taught in the class, then what remains, and you go to the paper and tick that only, right? So that's knowledge. So what are the important features of knowledge? Does not suffer from scarcity. Location no longer matters. That's a point nowadays. Is there any different point in location? Now in this COVID situation, there was work from home culture. So everybody was working from home. Is location any problem nowadays? Okay. Trade, laws, taxes, etc. cannot be applied easily, plus knowledge is difficult to quantify. Okay, and none of these. So what do you think? Is knowledge difficult to quantify? So can you just assess that this person has 20% of the knowledge, this person has 30% of the knowledge, right? We can't quantify. So that's why knowledge is difficult to quantify, and the answer for this will be A, B or C. Definitely not D. Okay, so A, B or C, what do you think? Definitely it is C. Why? Because both A and B are correct. Now a homework question for you. This is not from today's lecture. This is from the earlier lecture which we have taken. That's why I say follow the full series of this Cracker MCQ series. Okay. So what are the this is the homework. You have to type this in the comment section. Okay. I want the answer from your side. Common illness in BPR are. Illness means what? Scarcity, limitations. What are the common limitations in BPR are? Resources used only to cope up with crisis, large number of errors and reworks, numerous sign-offs. Okay, can this be the answer? I won't be answering for this question. You have to answer it. Okay, I'll be answering later after some days. Lower ratio of total process time. Easiness as a result of changes. So lower ratio of total process time. See here, is this a limitation or is it a good thing about this? Lower ratio of total process time. You have to think. Okay. Easiness as a result of changes. Is the work becomes easier? So it's a illness or it's a good point about this. C. Mountains of paperwork, reports, files, rising customer complaints and system breakdown. So these things happen in BPR. What do you think? Mountains of paperwork and reports. Does this happen in BPR? Means all the reports are taken everywhere. Means what is the problem in this? What is the problem in that? Customer complaints rise. Why? Because the systems break down. Why? Because you are doing some BPR. Does this happen? So is it only A, C or D? Both A and D. Okay. I'll give you the option now over here. Resources, A can be the answer and C can also be the answer, but nowadays does C actually happen? Means does while doing BPR does system breaks down? You have to think about it. Does system breaks down? I've given you the hint. Whenever you applied a new software in your bank, did your earlier software or were there many customer complaints? Here, one or two customer complaints will be there definitely, but were there many customer complaints? That's what we have to think of, because we are in the modern age. We don't have to go by the theory that yes, all the reports are there, full paperwork is done during BPR. That is all old thing. Nowadays things have changed. We have come to IT systems. So now the answer you have to think whether it's D or A. What do you think? D or A? D or A? Okay, that you have to answer. I'll answer it tomorrow. Okay. Chalo, I'll take a leave now. Before going, this batch of from September 3rd, this bilingual batch has already started. From September 3rd, this new batch is starting. Join this ASAP. In this batch, you'll be getting 120 plus hours of live two-way interactive live classes, detailed subject expertise, 24/7 videos. I'll show you how to get about it. Okay, because what happens, many of the students complain to me that sir, the fees and how to get the discounts we don't know. So I'll show you now live how to get the discounts. Go to Adda 24/7. On Adda 24/7, see this. Click on JAIIB CAIIB front page. Okay, click over here. Click on JAIIB CAIIB. Once you click on JAIIB CAIIB, see this. JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack and November December English batch. You can click either of these. Mahapack consists of all the batches. You get the subscription, you'll get all the batches. Okay, and even this code Y432 is applied over there also. So I'll show you now of the English batch which is starting on September 3rd. See this. Click on this batch. You'll see this CAIIB new target batch. Click on this. You'll read the details over here. So the details are, say this, September 3rd 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and you read the details over here also. You can go through the details, same details. Say this, 120 plus hours, then mock tests, regular intensive mock tests are available, recorded videos are available, expertise, you can ask the questions up to the last date, everything you'll get it. Also, now let's look at this fees. 17,999. Click on view offers. Once you click on view, first click over here, put the code Y432. Okay, click on apply. Once you click on apply, see this. Now look at the fees. What has happened? 17,999 has reduced to 3,599. How much off are you getting discount? 80% off. So grab this opportunity ASAP. Grab it, because 80% off, you never get it anywhere. Okay. So I'll stop the lecture over here. Tomorrow I'll be back with another MCQ series. Bye till then.